Hi, Tim Qualls down here at Cox Auto Sales. Along with me is Zach, and I'm telling you, Zach, people, we keep iterating this over and over again, and people are starting to believe it. You know, over 70 people last month are believing it because they're coming into Cox Auto Sales here on the Kirkwood Highway and driving off with $1 down.
Yes, sir. It's an amazing thing. Most people's first question is, what's the catch? And the funny thing is, there is no catch. You just bring your 2 most recent pay stubs and proof of residency, and we qualify you for as little as $1 down. At 70 people last month that left off with paying $1 down.
Yeah, and that is just amazing to me because I pulled up on a lot today to shoot this, and there's people galore in here, you know, and smiling big because they you know, and everybody says the same. There's got to be a gimmick, but there's no gimmick, folks. This is going on right now. You got to react to it because I don't know how long the owners are going to let this go, but they're so pleased with the way it's helping people get in the cars that really can't save up that down payment. I can make that monthly payment or that weekly payment, but having that, you know, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 down is hard to do. With $1 down, anybody can drive.
Yeah, just about anybody can do it. Like you said before, it's hard to save up $3,000 or $4,000 with today's society, but anyone can come up with $1 with 4 quarters. That's less than you pay for a cup of coffee.
Yeah, so, and it's happening down here. Now, we want to be sure that you have that peace of mind because you come out, and we're going to show you some quality automobiles. It's not junk that you're getting for $1 down. You're getting some really good automobiles. Anybody that's been by Cox Auto Sales on the Kirkwood Highway, I always look up there and say, man, those are some good-looking cars, because they are. They're always good-looking cars, front line, back line, whatever you come, a lot to choose from. But peace of mind when I leave here, and that service, you know, that end of it, you know, you got that warranty going out.
Absolutely. Any other used car lot, they give you a 30-day, 1,000-mile warranty, which really doesn't hold up for a long time. We give you a 6-month or 6,500-mile warranty. It covers your engine, your transmission, your drive axle, your electric components, your braking system, your seals and gaskets, your four-wheel drive system. So you have that peace of mind for the first 6 months or 6,500 miles of ownership that if anything goes wrong with it, you bring it in, they take care of it for you. No muss, no fuss.
Yeah, and on top of that, you know, because we also want to get into the credit reporting because, you know, so we buy clean cars. We're going to talk about that here in a minute. But when you talk about the credit reporting, people come in here because it's a buy here, pay here type of deal. And when I say that, it's buy here, pay here, but you're paying it to a credit, you know, it's not paying it to you guys. You guys actually have that finance company set up.
There's actually a finance company. It's HCAC. They do report to the credit bureau, so that helps you to reestablish your credit, or actually in some cases just start your credit, because a lot of people today don't have any credit at all, and they have to pay. They have to get started somewhere, and they want to buy a house. So the first thing you do is you buy a car, and then you buy a house, and you move on with your life. So we get you established. Not only do we take care of you in the car sense, but we take care of you in your credit world sense, which you can't do anything in this world without good credit.
Yeah, so those first-time buyers, guys, just graduating from high school, college, if you got that job, you haven't saved up the money to get a car, well, guess what? $1 down, they can qualify too, as long as they can bring that pay stub and show proof of residency.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's easy as $1 down.
Yeah, and it's all here, but it's quality of cars that matter. I'm going to start it out because I look over here now. People tell me that drive Subaru. Once you drive a Subaru, you don't want to drive anything else. I don't know what the magic is to it, but they keep buying them over and over again, the same type of, you know, Subarus. So here's, you got one for somebody to get into and never change.
And to come on, it's an 06 Subaru Outback with under 100,000 miles, right around 95,000 miles. All-wheel drive system. Subaru was actually one of the first ones to come out with the all-wheel drive system. So they had it out before Ford, before Chevy. So they've got it pretty much figured out. Most of the Subarus, the oldest running Subaru actually has about 600,000 miles running on it through, and that's on TV all the time. And all the gentleman says he does is changes the oil in it and takes care of what it needs to be taken care of as far as maintenance. And to have almost 1 million miles on a car, it's unheard of.
Yeah, but that's what you get from a Subaru, and the rides there, and like you said, the 4-wheel drive, everything that you need in an automobile is in that Subaru. I'm looking at this. This is one of my favorite cars when they came out years and years and years ago, and I'm just glad to see Chevy still putting them out there. The Malibu, I mean, what a great car.
The Malibu, the Chevy Malibu, it's an 07. It's a Malibu Max, actually. That's what they call their extended wagon LT. It's a V6. Beautiful car, beautiful interior, dark blue. It's got the tent ready for you if you can get a tent waiver, or if not, we'll take the tent off for you.
Yeah, and when you say that, you know, you've got to have a certain amount of tent to see in there. And one of the things you guys do, and I want to put that out there, is guarantee inspection.
We guarantee inspection not only in Delaware, but we can guarantee inspection in Maryland, we guarantee inspection in Pennsylvania. So our neighboring states, you can come in and buy a car. You don't have to worry about, I'm going to buy a car and then I'm going to take it to get inspected and it's not going to pass and then I'm stuck. That's not the case. We guarantee inspection in those 3 states.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about more peace of mind, and you see the quality of automobiles. Now, anytime I come on a Cox Auto, I got to say hello to our sister store down on Route 42, and not forget about those folks down there, because the same thing we're talking about here applies down there as well. And anytime I come on any Cox lot, I say to myself, I wonder how many cars I can find that's got over 100,000 miles, because that's what you guys pride yourself in. I've seen cars as low as 20,000, and very few. I'd say less than 5% have I ever found on a lot at a given time that was over 100,000 miles.
That's very true. We try to make sure that our cars are under 100,000 miles. But even if they are, the few that we have that are over 100,000 miles, once again, you still get that peace of mind, that warranty for 6 months or 6,500 miles. And any car you purchase from us, you can extend that 6 months, 6,500 mile warranty at the end of that term, or as long as it's still going, for an additional $350.
Yeah, so in other words, I buy the car, you pay the first $350 to give me that warranty, because it's not your warranty, it's a warranty. Right. So you pay that, and then the next one, if you want to extend it out, and the best way to do it, and I've heard this from the different guys, is do it in 6-month intervals versus paying it all at once. Mm-hmm. And that way, a year and a half from now, you might want to trade this Subaru in that we're looking at right here for another Subaru, and you can do so, and the warranty, you can carry that over to the next one.
Absolutely. Like you said, the other Subaru here, not only do we have the station wagon style Subaru or the SUV style Subaru, we also have the sedan, the Subaru Legacy. It's an '08 white with leather interior. It's ready for you to take it home.
Yeah, I like the wing on the back of it and everything else. But here's one that, if now you're going to tell me that I can walk in here, look at this automobile. Now this is a Jaguar, folks. I'm telling you, a Jaguar. And when I come on here, one of the things I like about Cox there again is you got a lot of people come on a lot. You got quite a few inside. It's a hot day today, finalizing their deals. But they can come on this lot, and I can come on here and I can go over to this car and I can say this is a 2007 Jaguar S-Type 4-door sedan. Mm-hmm. It's got 80,000 miles on it, so that tells me right there. Transmission automatic, its color, its stock number, everything that the car has got on it. It's just like shopping for a brand new automobile. You got the sticker that tells you everything.
Absolutely. The car is 8 years old and it's got 80,000 miles. So the previous owner obviously took care of it because they drove about 10,000 miles a year, which is well below the national average. So they've taken care of the car. They've done the services. So you know you're getting a quality automobile, and then also you know that you're getting a quality warranty behind that automobile.
And I got $1.
And you got $1.
I can get in that.
We can go get you in it. We just bring 2 pay stubs, 2 proofs of residency, and we can have you driving the Jaguar for the weekend.
There you go. I mean, and I was talking to Tina inside. I want to say hi to Tina because she does a lot of the paperwork inside and everything. And I was talking to her, and we were discussing a couple of things before, because you were busy with customers. Mm-hmm. And I was talking to her, and I said, business has been really great. And she said, oh, it's fantastic with this dollar down program. She says, the nice thing is that the people, everybody coming in thinks there's a gimmick to it. And last show we told them it's not a gimmick to it. And a lot more people are starting to believe it and coming in. And she said, the amazing thing is they come in here because they've been going to car lots for years, and they go there and they spend all day there, and then they finally get told, well, you can't qualify, blah, blah, blah. She said, people come in here, and within an hour and a half, they're saying, wow, you mean I'm done? I can leave?
Yeah, we try to keep the process fairly short. You're generally here about an hour, like you said, to an hour and a half. That's us washing the car, getting it ready afterwards, and you driving off in it, doing all your paperwork, not keeping you in a dealership for 4 or 5 hours like we've heard some song and some sorry stories for. We get to the point, we tell you what you qualify for, we get you out here, we pick out a quality vehicle for you to take home. There's no need to spend all day trying to purchase a vehicle. No, and when you talk about it, that's a nice thing. When you said that, you qualify people for, and you work with people that, you might not be able to afford a Jaguar. I mean, that's a rich man's car, and if you got it, but you guys tell them, hey, your payment with what you're making, right, you can fall into this category here. Here's what you can shop for. And absolutely, we've heard stories where they only told me I could buy one particular car. We give you a range of cars. We give you 4 or 5 for you to choose from, so you don't feel like you were just stuck in an automobile that you have to make payments for 3 years. Because what you find is that it's easy to make a payment for a car that you love as opposed to a car that you don't like.
Yeah, and you might love it. Here's the Malibu I was talking about a minute ago. When I say Malibu, this is your Chevy Malibu of today. Tell me about it.
It's an 08 Chevy Malibu. It has right around 89,000 miles on it, to be exact. It just came here a few days ago, and we don't expect it to last through the weekend. It's got the new body style that the Chevy Malibu now has. And once again, you get that 6-month, 6,500-mile warranty that comes with it.
Yeah, good looking car right there. I like that charcoal gray too. Right next to that, we got plenty of sport utility vehicles always sitting on a lot here. This is a Kia Sorento. Tell me a little bit more.
It's a Kia Sorento. Is one of those that is over a little over 100. It's got 103,000 miles on it. And it's an EX, which is the top of the line Kia Sorento. It's been through our service inspection, so it's been in state inspected. It's ready to go. It's safety checked, so it's ready for its new owner.
Yeah, and when you talk about that, because when you know when you guys get automobiles in here, they go through the service department. They qualify. If it's over, and like that's why you end up with very few that's over 100,000 miles, because your qualification. Yeah, most of them over 100,000 miles can't qualify. But so if it does qualify, you know it was well taken care of, well maintenance, and it running good. You know, to get on the Cox lot, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because like I said, very few make it over 100,000 miles.
That's true. A lot of places they have. Every car makes their lot. We have a whole area back there where cars that didn't make the grade and they're going to go elsewhere because we don't want. Because our reputation is more important to us than selling you one single car.
Yeah, and then back when I talked to the owners way back when we first started doing all this with Cox, it's building customers for life, and you guys have done that so many times over and over again. And not only building customers for life, building families for life, because you've got, you know, Grandpa bought the car here, now and then the son bought the car here, then the grandson bought the car here. So you guys have been doing that for years.
Third generation, fourth generation, people coming in purchasing cars from Cox Auto. Like we said, here we have a Lincoln Zephyr. 2006, leather, navigation, sunroof. Beautiful ride for the weekend to go down to Rehoboth or up to New York, New Jersey during the summer season. It's ready, it's white, it's clean, and it's ready for your home.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, Lincoln, you know about the ride, folks. You don't have to say anything else about it. I really like the look of that. I like a bigger car, and that's got that bigger car look without going to the big car, you know. So that's a kind of, I want to say medium size. I'd say, you know, extra, you know, large versus extra large.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's not the big boats, but it gets up and down the road very well.
A lot of leg room in the back seat. That's what I'm looking at. Here's another Kia or Honda. This is the Sonata, and a great selling automobile, very well economy. You know, people love it for the gas and everything else, and great ride too.
It's a 2011 Hyundai Sonata. Has a smart key to it, which means you don't have a key to put into ignition. You keep the key in your pocket. Don't have to worry about putting that pull on the ignition switch over time. It's 2011. It's a GLS Limited. It has a navigation. Excuse me. It's blue. It's a beautiful car. Actually, I drove it yesterday. It drives like it had 1 mile on it.
Yeah, so if you know the dealer guys are driving it, you know it's top running, and got a good plate on it too. If you grab that plate, I like the numbers 222. But right next to that, here's another wagon. It seems like a lot more people are looking at getting into wagons versus the SUV, because you don't want that big car, but you want something with room. So that's why all of a sudden you're seeing more styles, more manufacturers putting them out.
Well, the Saab has had a wagon for a while. This is the 9.3 aerial wagon. It drives almost like a spaceship. It feels like you can barely feel the road. It's almost like driving your sofa or your best recliner at home.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this because I can come over to this sticker here, and you know, you're looking at a Saab with you know, basically under 70,000 miles.
Under 70,000 miles, and it's an 06. So you do the math. It's an 06. We're in 2015 now, roughly right around 8,000 miles a year.
Yeah, it's well taken care of. And all I got to do is remind you folks, when you buy an automobile, if you change the oil every 3,500 miles, one of those, your car is going to last you forever, and it's important to do so. And you know, if you do that with the warranty that comes, because every car comes out with a warranty off the lot, 6 months, 6,500 miles. You can send that again at the end of that warranty if you want to for $350, and have it for another 6 months, 65. Well worth it. I mean,
very, very well worth it. Very well worth it, because that peace of mind for 3 years of knowing that you have the capabilities of extending that. So if anything happens to your car over 3 years, you're just bringing it into the service and they're taking care of it for you, not having to come out of your pocket with an exorbitant amount of money for something going wrong, because cars are mechanical. Over time, unfortunately, they do have mishaps and break down. But we take care of that for you.
Yeah, and it's just peace of mind. Love this pickup truck. I love the color of it. I mean, this is sharp. People see you come down. #1 selling pickup truck in America, has been for over 25 years, F-150.
F-150 Triton. It has an extended bed on it, an XTS. It's in clean shape. It got here yesterday. Me and one of the other guys, David, we're trying to we have a wager on how long it's going to stay here. I got 5 days. He's got 4. So come get it today, he wins. Come get it tomorrow, I win. It doesn't matter as long as it leaves.
Yeah, but it's because I'm telling you, that is a clean automobile. Looking at that, and when I say that, folks,
Tow hitch on the back for those jet skis and everything that you want to carry.
Tow hitch on the back for the jet skis. But when I say clean automobiles, because you guys buy clean automobiles, I'm not talking about it's run through the car wash and it's clean. A clean automobile it's straight. The runs. I mean, it's good.
It goes through a multi-point inspection, 100 some odd point multi-inspection that they do on the vehicle to make sure that it is clean and safe. Because like I said, it's not about selling you a car, it's about making you a member of the Cox Auto family. And if a family member takes care of you, you're always hugging them at Thanksgiving. The ones that don't do you right, you shy away from them during Thanksgiving. We want to be those ones you hug and you continue to come to and continue to tell your friends about, your neighbors, your coworkers, because your word of mouth advertisement goes even faster and quicker than our TV commercials.
Yeah, well, you would just want somebody to invite you over for Thanksgiving, absolutely. I think. here's a Volkswagen Jetta, one of the #1 sellers out there. A lot of young guys, so those first-time buyers that qualify with that $1 down. Here's your Jetta.
You can qualify with $1 down, and it's going to have a good insurance rating. So I mean, you don't have to worry about insurance as far as insurance prices going. Volkswagen Jetta 2006. This one, it's right under 197,250 miles on it. It's ready. It's gray. It's been cleaned. It's been Delaware State inspected. It's ready for your home.
Yeah, so it's ready to roll. You come in with that $1 and you qualify 2 pay stubs and proof of residency, and you're rolling. Here's one of my favorite cars, and I, Pontiac made such a tight car, and any one of them I've ever drove, it's that away. I mean, one of the best suspensions there is on the marketplace. You can get in this G6 for $1.
$1 or 4 quarters. $1 down. Have a bi-weekly or weekly payment or monthly payment, depending on how you get paid. And get to drive this weekend. Go and take your family on. The kids are out of school now, so head down to the beach or what have you, or head up to Wildwood for the weekend.
Yeah, so it's all here. It's the beach or the shore. It took me a while to figure that all out. Shore over in Jersey, beach over here in Delaware. And it took me a while to figure that out. But coming back here, another Malibu. Now this is the different body style.
This is the 06 Malibu. Still a very good car. It's leather, sunroof, very well maintained. This one actually was a one-owner vehicle. I can definitely say that because I checked, and the lady that traded it into us. One-owner vehicle, has right around 74,000 miles on it. Can't beat that.
74,000 miles, and when you talk about that, because I heard you mention the word trade-in. I mean, we haven't ever talked about it. You guys take trade-ins?
We do take trade-ins. They have to be able. We do an inspection of them when you come in and tell us you want to trade in your vehicle. We buy clean cars, but in some cases, we do trade-in vehicles. Have a customer come in, and as long as it meets the grade, we put it out. If not, it doesn't come out on our lot.
Yeah, so you'll take any trade-in, but some of them will go to the auction, some of them will come out here on the lot. That one came out on the lot, so you know that's a great-looking running automobile. My next car, I'm getting to that age now, has got to be a Buick. So, but Buick's always a dependable automobile.
2005 Buick Lucerne, well-maintained leather interior. I used to call this the road warrior car. You go up and down 95, and it would just roll. You don't feel the road. It's a luxury vehicle. It's one of GM's luxury vehicles. They have 2. They have the Buick, and then they have the Cadillac, and it's a beautiful riding vehicle.
Yeah, I love that. The Buick, I'm telling you, that's a good-looking car. But you mentioned Cadillac too, and you've always come on the Cox Auto Sales here on Kirkwood Highway, and you're going to find a Cadillac sitting there on the lot. I've never been on that I didn't find one. Here's a good-looking one here.
Yeah, we make a joke that actually we're going to change the name to Cox Cadillac, because like you said, you always find a loved vehicle here. This is a Cadillac DTS 2006 with a little under 90,000 miles. DTS, which was the top of the line, it has a heads-up display screen, shows you the mileage you're going on your console, so you don't have to worry about speeding. You can't say you didn't know what the speed was.
It's one of those I've always wondered, because it kind of shows you, out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, right up above your eye light, you'll see exactly if you're going 60, 70, or if you're pushing 75 to 80, 95.
You're in a Cadillac.
You can't say I didn't know how fast I was going, because the cop's going to say it's right there.
And they're always loaded out with everything you can possibly get on an automobile, and that's a Cadillac DTS. And I'm going to get another one of your guys coming in here, Zach. If you could introduce this gentleman.
This is David Miller, our top salesman last month. Put out a lot of cars, and he knows his product. He knows that our mentality here is to take care of the customer. Still stands for customer first, not selling you an automobile that you can't afford or that you don't want.
Yeah, I'm going to let you take a break. I'm going to get with David and talk about it, and I'll get back with you to wrap things up. David, we made it all the way up here. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How you doing today?
I'm fantastic. With a little bit of breeze is cooling us off. It was hot, but it's not too bad out here right now. But, you know, #1 salesman last month. You got to be proud of that. You guys are, this Dollar Down program, I keep telling people, it's for real.
Yes, sir. The Dollar Down gets you in just about any vehicle on the lot. Like 90% of my customers last month utilized that Dollar Down. They brought me $1 and they left in a nice automobile that they're happy with and enjoy every day.
Yeah, and when you talk about that, I mean, because that we talked about it, the peace of mind with the warranty, the Dollar Down program, and then you come out here and you look at this Grand Prix. Tell me a little bit about it, Dave.
This is a 08 Pontiac Grand Prix. It's got 79,000 miles on it. Alloy wheels, sunroof. We get top of the line vehicles here. Most of our vehicles have just about everything you can get in them. Sunroof, all the comfort of a luxury automobile for $1 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. I love the look at that. The style, they actually got that extra material down on the bottom. I don't even know what they call that, but it just gives it that more sporty look on it. And then the alloy wheels really sets that off, and with the wing on the back. But next to that, if you like the old style automobile, I love these. I drove one for many years. I don't think there's a better ride out there, especially if you got to get on 95 and go up and down long distance, than Grand Marquis.
No, there's not. This is a 07 Grand Marquis, 72,000 miles.
Oh, whoa, 72,000.
72,000 miles. And you need $1 down for a 72,000 mile vehicle.
Now this is, when you're talking about Grand Marquis, this one's loaded up, because this, you're talking about sharing this with the Lincoln, if you would, and getting into that end of it. This was leathered out. I mean, this is, you know, you're not far off that.
No, this is the ride of a Lincoln. They are sisters pretty much.
Yeah, but this one's got the loaded out like a Lincoln, but it doesn't have the price tag of a Lincoln.
That it don't.
70, I can't believe the mileage on that, and that's a great looking quality automobile. If you're looking for something to get you back and forth up and down the freeway, that would definitely do it. Here's one that'll save you a lot on gasoline, a Cobalt.
Yeah, this is a 09 Chevy Cobalt. This has got 60,000 miles on it. It's got the alloy wheels. It's the LT model. It's not just the base. You get power windows, locks, all the comfort of a family sedan, but it's a sporty vehicle.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the rear of it. I mean, it's got a lot of leg room back there. You can still squeeze, you know, I can get in back while somebody's driving, so that makes it nice. And, you know, so great starter car. And I want to go back to that, folks that are out there just graduating high school, going to get jobs, and, you know, been working, because you have to be on the job. You have to bring 2 pay stubs to qualify for the $1 down, and you have to bring proof of residency. But if you're out there and you've been doing that while you're going through school, and now you're out of school, you need a new car, first-time car buyers, what a great way to start.
Yeah, this is the place to go. A lot of first-time buyer programs at other dealerships, they want $2 grand, $2,500, 10% down. We need $1. A year on the job, 2 pay stubs, 2 proofs of residency, and $1 down. Get you in a nice automobile. But then with that $1 down, you get 6 months, 6,500 mile warranty.
Peace of mind, as I call it, and then you can extend that warranty out. Love this right here. Great color on this. This is the Nissan Versa. Tell me a little bit about that, Dave.
This is a 09 Versa. This has 57,000 miles on it. Great commuter car. If you're driving from here to Philly for school or for work. Great on gas. Looks great. You know, it's just all around money saver.
Wait, I think this is David under 70,000 miles. I mean, because all the cars we're showing right now, you waited to show up right at this time. Woo! Now you talking about an automobile. This is the cream puff right here. I love this. Is this a Cadillac?
This is a Cadillac CTS. As you're talking about low miles, 36,000.
36,000 miles. What year is this?
This is a 03.
36,000 miles, 03.
03, 36,000 miles. Leather, again, the sunroof, the chrome wheels.
You're talking about the little old lady from Pasadena who was definitely driving this automobile with 30. That's unreal. I mean, that is a brand new automobile just getting broke in, and you can come in here, and if you qualify, $1 down.
$1 down. 6-month warranty, Cadillac. How many places can you buy a Cadillac with $1 down?
I don't know.
Miles.
I don't know any place right there, but that is. I'm telling you, I might have to talk to you before I leave here, Dave, because that is a clean-looking automobile right there. Right next to that, we got enough time to get a couple more in. What are we looking at here?
2010 Hyundai Elantra, 73,000 miles. Again, a great commuter car, good on gas, small, so if it's your first vehicle, you don't know about the big size of the CTSs or Impalas, this is a small, great commuter car.
And everybody wants a Honda.
Everybody wants a Honda with $1 down.
$1 down for a Honda right there. It's all here for you. Cox on the Kirkwood Highway right there at Newport Gap Pike and Kirkwood Highway. It's a good, we get a good economy car in from Ford too, and this is a Fiesta. Tell me a little bit about that.
This is a 2011 Fiesta. It's got 87,000 miles on it. It is a 5-speed, so we have a variety of everything. Automatic, 5-speed, 4-door, 2-door. Whatever you're looking for, we've got it.
And you got that peace of mind with the warranty, 6 months, 6,500 miles. The Versa there, you got a Pontiac, you got a Mini. I love the Minis, and then you got a Hyundai, and it goes on, and that's not counting, Dave. We're going to get back in here and just wrap things up because we're showing the front line, and you guys have 1, 2, 3 other lines beyond the front line, so many cars to choose from, over 150 cars, and that's not to forget about. If you go to the website, you can shop it from the website, and you can also visit the sister store down on Route 40. So you can come here. If we don't have it here, you guys can find it.
Yeah, we can get it. Like you said, we can't put everything on the front line. We've only got so much room with 150 cars. We pack them in wherever we can get them. Just keep the lines going.
But I want to remind everybody the financing, a $1 down program, but you can put more than that down, lower your payments. It depends on you. Come in here, these guys work with you. If you got a trade-in, they'll take a trade-in, but you go through a finance company.
Yeah, we go through a finance company who reports to the credit bureaus, which this isn't just a buy here, pay here. You build your credit here. This is a start over, to start a new beginning. This builds you up for the future. This is not just we take your money, keep it here, and that's it. We help you better your credit and your life.
I've heard of many stories, people buying houses after they've been with Cox for a couple of years, and things like that, reestablishing or establishing their credit for the first time. Plus that peace of mind warranty. We talk about that. Tell them about it again.
It's 6 months, 6,500 mile warranty. We make sure
you pay for that.
We take care of it. We pay for it. We don't sell you an extended warranty. We give you the warranty.
And then if you want to buy it beyond that, and you guys like doing it at 6-month intervals in case people want to trade their car in or whatever, they're not wasting their money and buying out 3 years, and 2 years from now they want to trade it in, and they got. So you guys do it at 6-month warranty because a lot of people come back and they want to, okay, I want to do another one.
Yeah, once you get the feeling of a new car after a year and a half, you're ready to move up.
Yeah.
And that's what we do here. Keep people happy in new cars with $1 down and peace of mind warranty.
And it's all happening for you right now on Cox Auto Sales on the Kirkwood Highway. Cox Auto Group on Route 40. David Selfix to come down and see you.
Come on down. We're here 9 to 8 every day, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 on Saturday. Bring $1, 2 pay stubs, and 2 proofs of residency, and you drive today.
And within about an hour and a half. We'll see you next time from Cox Auto Sales. Bye.
Thank you.